For years, Stranger Things fans have adored the on-screen bond between Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour. The powerful, emotional, father-daughter connection between Eleven and Hopper that helped define the heart of the show. But outside the lights, the cameras, and the supernatural chaos of Hawkins, things weren't always as simple as the fans believed. Recently, online discussions, interviews, resurfaced clips, and circulating claims have led fans to revisit one big question. What is Millie Bobby Brown's real relationship with David Harbour today? Especially after years of rumors, misunderstandings, and bullying claims that have floated around the internet. Today, we're breaking down what Millie actually said, what the internet thinks, what the context really is, and how their relationship has evolved from season 1 until now. To understand where Millie and David stand today, we need to go back to where it all began. When Stranger Things premiered in 2016, the world instantly connected with the mysterious girl known as Eleven and her unexpected protector, Chief Jim Hopper. In many ways, these two characters carried the emotional core of the show. But what many fans didn't know was that off-screen, Millie and David also formed a very natural mentor-mentee relationship. Interviews from early seasons show David praising Millie's emotional intelligence, her work ethic, and her raw talent. In return, Millie often called him like a dad, comforting or supportive. And for a while, fans saw their off-screen bond as just as wholesome as their on-screen one. But as Stranger Things exploded globally, something else happened too. The cast grew, their lives changed, and each actor developed their own identity, separate from their fictional roles. That's when online discussions began shifting. The internet plays a huge role in celebrity narratives, sometimes fair, sometimes exaggerated. As the cast matured, fans began analyzing every interaction between Millie and David. Every interview clip was broken down. Every behind-the-scenes moment became a meme. And with millions of fans watching, even the smallest expression could be turned into a viral narrative. One moment that resurfaced online was an interview where David teased Millie, something he clearly meant lightheartedly, but some viewers on social media interpreted differently. Suddenly, some began saying things like, "David looks annoyed. Millie looks uncomfortable. This dynamic seems off." None of this was confirmed, none of this was official. But the discussions grew because online speculation spreads fast. This is where the bullying claims began to appear, mostly from users interpreting isolated clips without context, not from official reports, not from reputable sources, but from speculation threads, edits, and commentary channels. And eventually, the claims became big enough that fans wondered if something truly was wrong with them. Now, let's make something very clear. There has never been verified, confirmed evidence that David Harbour bullied Millie Bobby Brown. There's no official statement from Millie, David, Netflix, the production, or any insider confirming wrongdoing. What did happen was this. A few clips appeared online where David was joking, teasing, or playfully interrupting Millie. Some viewers misinterpreted his tone based on out-of-context edits. TikTok and YouTube fan edits amplified these moments dramatically. Reaction channels began using dramatic titles, turning speculation into something bigger. Most of these bullying claims came from fan perception, not proof. And because Millie was younger during the early seasons, viewers sometimes felt overly protective, which made them interpret normal cast banter as something deeper. Online opinions kept spreading, and soon the internet began debating whether their relationship had changed over time. Section 4. Millie's response through interviews, 1201 to 1530. Millie Brown has spoken in multiple interviews about the Stranger Things cast, and every time she mentions David Harbour, her tone has been positive, sometimes deeply affectionate. Let's break down what she has actually said publicly. "David is like a father figure to me." Millie said this repeatedly in early seasons. She spoke about how he made her laugh, made her feel safe, and helped her through emotional scenes. She often praises his acting. Millie has said David pushes emotional depth and challenges her to bring her best performance. She expresses gratitude. In interviews, Millie has thanked David for teaching her how to approach heavy scenes and how to carry emotional weight on set. No official negative comment. Millie has never stated publicly that David made her uncomfortable, mistreated her, or did anything resembling bullying. In fact, many interviews show her comfortable and laughing around him. So, where did the distance narrative come from? Millie was 11 years old when Stranger Things began. David Harbour was in his 40s. It is completely natural that their dynamic evolved over time. What fans often forget is Millie grew up. She became an adult. She developed her own identity and boundaries. She became more private. She moved into marriage, entrepreneurship, skincare business, book deals, major films. David remains supportive, but the natural little girl and father figure dynamic naturally faded. That's normal. That's healthy. As the cast matured, on-set interactions changed. People stopped hugging as much on camera. They stopped doing constant playful bits. They became more professional. But fans interpreted this as tension. The truth is simpler. They grew up. David Harbour has also spoken about Millie many times, always respectfully. Some key moments. He said, "Millie blows me away." He praised her emotional scenes and her ability to understand complex storylines. He defended her from age-related criticism. When some fans complained about her more adult roles or social media presence, David said it's normal for child actors to grow up and people should allow it. He has called her professional, brilliant, and fearless. Never anything bad. But once again, internet edits stitched together clips to make their dynamic look tense. This is how simple, everyday moments turn into claims. Fans got clarity during Millie's recent interviews while promoting new projects and discussing the final season of Stranger Things. In a 2024 to 2025 promotional cycle, she said, quote, "David is amazing. He's always been there for me." A direct quote from a press interview. Quote, "We have a wonderful relationship. I trust him." Said during another cast panel, quote, "We've both grown so much, and that's beautiful." She explained how she and David built a father-daughter bond when she was young, but their dynamic evolved as she became an adult. No tension, no distancing, no accusations, just growth. Her tone was soft, warm, and appreciative, clearly shutting down speculation.
So why do fans still talk about bullying claims? Because online narratives often last longer than the truth. In the last 2 years, Millie became married, a business owner, a film star, less emotionally expressive on red carpets, more selective about interviews, more private with the cast. Fans misread her maturity as coldness, but Millie has said multiple times, "I love the cast. They're my family. The show gave me everything. No matter where life takes us, we'll always share this bond." Her shift in public behavior is not rejection, it's adulthood. It's normal to outgrow childhood playfulness, and many child actors experience the same thing. Cast members have posted several behind-the-scenes photos during the filming of Season 5. In those photos, Millie and David are standing together. They look comfortable and friendly. They share smiles and hugs. They joke around while rehearsing scenes. These images contradict the online speculation. One crew member posted, "Millie and David have such a natural bond. It's always sweet watching them work." Another added, "Nothing but love between the cast." So on set, their dynamic seems normal and positive. The narrative of tension appears to come mostly from the outside world, not from the actual people involved. Social media loves dramatic stories, and bullying claims are dramatic.
But why do people make these claims repeatedly? 1. Fans are protective of Millie. She was a child star. People instinctively defend her. 2. Clips get taken out of context. A joke becomes tension. A pause becomes anger. A serious moment becomes shade. 3. People confuse characters with real life. Hopper yells at Eleven in emotional scenes. Some fans project that energy onto the actors. 4. The cast interacts less publicly. Now that they're adults with separate careers, fans misinterpret reduced on-camera affection. 5. Drama sells online. Content creators and editors use exaggerated titles to maximize clicks. If we focus only on what Millie herself has actually said, not rumors, then the picture becomes extremely clear. Millie has expressed. She acknowledges David's talent and guidance. She often talks about how much she learned from him. She considers him an important part of her early acting life. She calls him caring, protective, and a role model. She has never implied any past mistreatment. In fact, she often laughs while recalling early Stranger Things stories involving David. Her words are consistent over years. There is no hidden tension in her phrasing, tone, or body language, only maturity. David has said that watching Millie grow up has been emotional for him. Quotes from recent interviews. "She's not a kid anymore. She's a woman, and I'm so proud of her. I feel honored to have witnessed her journey. She's brilliant. I'll always root for her." These are not the words of someone with tension or conflict. They reflect affection, respect, and nostalgia. When asked about the end of the show, David said, "Seeing Millie become who she is today, that's the most beautiful part of this whole experience." That's a powerful, heartfelt statement.
After reviewing Millie's interviews, David's interviews, press panels, behind-the-scenes photos, fan questions, online discussions, old and new footage, Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour still have a good, respectful relationship. There is no confirmed evidence of bullying. Their dynamic evolved because Millie grew up. Online speculation exaggerated natural moments. Both actors consistently speak positively about one another. Their relationship today is not defined by rumors, but by nearly a decade of working together, learning from one another, and sharing one of the biggest shows in television history. The story of Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour is not a tale of conflict, but a story of growth. From a young girl discovering her talent to a seasoned actor guiding her through emotional scenes to two professionals standing as equals, their journey reflects how relationships evolve over time. Not every bond stays the same forever, and that's okay. What matters is the foundation: respect, admiration, and a shared legacy. As Stranger Things comes to an end, so does an era for both of them. But based on every public comment and every shared moment captured on set, the bond between Millie and David remains warm, genuine, and rooted in everything they built together. And that's the truth, beyond the edits, the speculation, and the noise of the internet. Thank you for watching. If you want more deep dive stories like this, subscribe for more. And let me know in the comments, which Stranger Things relationship should we analyze next?